zeppole is one of those, or as Rose calls them, zippoli. Is that the dialect word?
Yeah.
What are they?
An Italian tradition that we do every year.
Zippoli, or zeppole in Calabrian, translates as fried dough or donuts. In many parts of Italy, these treats are made sweet, but Calabrians love them deep fried and filled with beautiful salty anchovies. And it all starts with the most humble of veggies.
Potato is the key to make this dough, isn't
Fluffy,
it?
yes. Makes
And
it
it
more
gives the
fluffy and light.
beautiful flavour, the texture.
Yes.
But we're going to use eggs and milk as well.
Yes.
This is rich.
This is, my
Mum's
recipe.
perfetto. So what are we going to do with the
Here
potatoes
we
now?
mash the potatoes now.
Just with a
Just
simple masher?
yes,
Because
exactly.
this is like a bread dough. It will need to rise for a few hours.
Yeah,
We add some
exactly.
yeast and we just let
Yes,
it
let it-
become beautiful and soft.
Rose's traditional zippoli have been headlining a family's Christmas feasts for decades, with one very unpopular exception.
Well, my daughter thought, okay, Mum, please don't make them this year because we've got so much food, other food. We've got ham, we've got turkey, we've got roasts that fill up on the zeppoli before.
And
they
then
leave all the
everything
love
is-
behind. So, okay, I missed out for that year. Everyone was disappointed.
Devastated.
When they said, no zeppoli today,
Devastation.
devastated.
Yeah, you don't want to be around a table full of disappointed Italians.
Oh, no, get that.
I'm sure they will
That was
never
young.
let you forget that.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Okay, so what ingredients do I need
okay.
to get for you?
Okay, the milk,
Yeah,
please,
okay.
and
Eggs?
2 eggs, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
And do the potatoes need to cool down a bit
A
before
little
we
bit,
add
yeah.
them to the
Cool
rest?
down a little bit, yes.
And just double the flour?
Yes, double O flour, 500 grams.
All right, I'll measure it out for you. Virginia, you can pour the wine.
Yep.
I'm good at that.
I know you
The
are.
wine.
Pouring and the eating. That's my role.
I'll just measure it
That's
straight
right.
into this big bowl. Is
Sure.
that okay?
500 grams.
This starts.
Beat 2 eggs.
All right, I'll do that.
Once the eggs are added, gently mix them through the flour and then add 7 grams of yeast to about 300 ml of milk. And now mix it through thoroughly.
Now we gradually pop in the mashed potatoes.
Okay, and do I keep mixing?
Mixing, keep stirring, yeah.
I can't believe I'm even allowed to sharing this recipe. This is a really old family recipe,
Yes,
isn't it?
it
Your
is.
mum used to make it back home in
Yes,
Italy.
yes.
Your auntie.
Yeah.
Did your mum teach you to make it, or did you just learn it by watching her?
No, watching her. No.
I think a lot of us just learned by
We
watching,
learned
and we
by
didn't
watching.
even know that we were learning.
Yeah.
It's and I think this is why it's very hard for Italians to follow a written recipe, because we're not used to measuring
No,
or
no.
weighing things. Oh, this is filling
Filling.
mighty good. Yes, it's really soft, but it's not sticky. So, well, let's just pop it in here,
Sure.
and we'll cover
Cover it
it. A couple of hours in a warm spot.
Yes, couple of hours.
Okay.
Salute
Salute,
alla mamma, alla zia,
zia e alla nonna.
a tutti. Ta-da! That's good.
Previously done.
Oh, yes.
Doubles its size.
Beautiful. It
Yeah,
feels
it's
really
lovely.
soft.
With the zeppoli dough nicely risen, gently heat up a deep frying pan full of good oil and get some quality anchovies ready.
You need to show me how you shape them and how you create this magic. And so, what do you do with the anchovy? Do you just stuff it into a bowl of dough?
Yeah, I just dip it
Oh,
so it
okay.
won't stick.
Oh,
I
that's a
just
good
grab,
trick.
grab a bit of, then I get the anchovy, like so, and just
Oh, and close
pinch
it,
close it together,
and in it
and
goes.
then it goes.
So you roll up and you
Roll up,
pinch,
pinch
and then you just drop it in. Seal it.
Seal the anchovy in
Oh,
there.
that sounds
and just,
perfect. And you want to make sure that you don't overcrowd the pan, because
No.
otherwise the temperature of the oil drops too
drops
much.
and then, yeah.
They become soggy. Oh, look at the colour.
Yes, look. There we go. See
Oh my
how they
goodness.
turn?
Yeah, that's amazing.
See the sizzling now. Maybe we can turn the heat
Down a
just
bit.
a little bit
Okay,
so they won't burn.
all right. When you're deep frying, you always have to keep an eye on the temperature of your oil,
That's
unless
right.
you've got a thermometer, but honestly, who's
No.
got that? You just have
You can
to,
tell. You can
yeah,
tell
to
when
use
they're-
your instinct, and if you need to turn it down, you do so, and if you need to turn it
That's
up,
right.
you do so. You're
This one is a real golden
That's
brown.
nice colour.
See how much oil it's
Yeah, you're right. So should we just pop those back into the tray
Yes,
now?
sure. Pop it here.
Oh, yes, finally.